Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York, where not actually in the middle of the sept, a bit of ways outside, near the Shrine of Bear. Um, a group of Garu have brought um, slumbering form of what looks like um, a particularly large bear, or not unusually large, but say a grizzly bear that they took from, well, ultimately from Pentex. This is nothing less than an elder Gurhal. Um, well, in fact, you can take it to the Shrine of Bear. Where are you taking it? It's got lingering worm taint after the ritual that was performed.
Well, that was kind of my question, because the next course of action that I would have done, after we got the girl back, would have been to perform not only a rite of cleansing, but a rite of balance to restore it to its previous glory and not make it go
Okay.
inside.
Okay, no. So, my apologies. So, with it cleansed, the Rite of Bear, and then Katori is performing the Rite of Balance then. My apologies. Really just set it up wrong. Um, Katori performing the Rite of Balance, taking a long time. Damon, do you want to narrate the Rite of Balance for us all?
Do you want me to narrate it or just explain it? I can do both.
Narrate it. I know what it does.
hmm
But,
Okay, so basically, Katori would have asked Olaf and Cinna to erect a small tent so they could bring the bear there. Once they would have brought the bear, he would have started the fire, burning into the fire bones, leaves, and mixing basically the ashes and applying signs over the Gurhal, putting the sign of the worm, the sign of the weaver, and the sign of the wild all over its body, and other sigils of cleansing, of purity, of balance. And then he would have gently asked the artist of this group, which are Cinna and Calls, to provide music for about 6 hours, because basically what Kotori is doing is pretty much digging into the imbalance, into this worm taint, this change that have been brought into the girl, to bring it back out of its body, to bring back balance inside it, to make sure that the wild, the weaver, and the worm that exists in each creature gets back to how it originally went. And as the ritual goes for those 6 hours, the signs, the sigils on the girl start to literally smoke away as they are turning into black smoke that is just being absorbed by the fire before, when the ritual ends, the fire just extinguishes itself. And probably everyone is really exhausted for this ordeal.
yep. As the ritual draws to a climax, um, like you say, the wisps of smoke pouring, and indeed a black liquid that quickly turns into the smoke pouring from the eyes and ears of the girl. And as the last drips out, the girl blinks. Bear blinks and slowly raises its head and blearily looks at the group. and looks at you and sees what you all are. And snarls, roars aggressively before raising up on its hind legs and growing massively in size to take Gurhal Krinos form. 12 foot high if it's an inch, realistically higher, taller, close to 15. With paws or hand paw things that can quite easily crush a Garu's head.
I mean, Gurhal's head also can be crushed by Gurhal's claws. Let's be honest.
And it stands and it it's snarling aggressively at you, clearly expecting you guys to attack it.
Snowpaw's ears fold back, her tail goes between her legs, and she bristles.
Kotori's ears will also fold back, but he is going to, as he's Viafro, he has to take the first step in it. So he will. Well, yeah, I'm an Afro. I don't care about it. He's going to roll over to this massive creature.
Still playing harp and as nice a music as I can think of.
If you're playing the Reign of Castamere, this is not going to help.
No!
What form is Kotori in?
Kotori would have been in Lupus.
Let me have this thing make a roll first. If you're doing that.
Yeah.
If Dice Stream loads. That's a fail. Okay. It's in Lupus. It's going to smack you with its paw. It's going to swing it and it's going to smash Kotori.
Fuck.
Okay.
That was an intelligence Garu law to understand what you were doing.
Lol.
Fuck.
Really? Garu lore? Not animal kin? Oh shit. Damn it, Gurhal. Why you do this?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of bashing damage.
Okay. I'm going to ask a stupid question and we'll let you decide where we're in the Umbra or not.
We are absolutely in the Umbra.
Okay, so I get more soaking.
In fact, no, that'll be. In fact, it's in its thing.
So which one? Like Umbra or not?
No, it was the Umbra. I was just reconsidering the bashing, but you've rolled so it's fine.
Yeah, I have 5.
I'll stick with bashing.
Yeah. Bash me.
Okay, yeah, it smashes you with its paw,
Yikes.
and it starts to like back away, like quickly. It's trying to, yeah.
We do not wish to hurt you, Elder.
We are not those from before.
Even if we bear the sins of our forefather, we freed you on the message from Korax. And
I've heard your lies before. You'll not catch
and if
me.
you heard my lies before, then perhaps you will still recognize that we bear the mark of your father.
Yeah.
If you do not trust us, then perhaps you would trust your totem. Perhaps you would trust Bear.
people gain spirit heritage in many ways. You think that none came to them. You think I've never seen a Garu coming under such a guise before. Did not live this long by being unaware of your tricks.
Snowpaws kind of tilts her head. Tricks?
Sir?
When you came to kill us, I've had scars from you before. Still like backing away, clearly trying to get away, but not risking turning its back to you.
Sir Bear. That may sound a bit weird. Do you recall where you were before you went to sleep?
Not this place. What is this place?
It has changed in many ways. Duncan, what was the name of the Sept of the Green when it used to be Wendigo Sept?
I genuinely don't remember off the top of my
Okay.
head.
Okay, then unless you want me to roll Wendigo lore, I can say insert insert name.
This is a girl elder that Edward said hasn't woken up since the War of Rage.
Yeah.
Is a scab.
You are in what?
Only the Snowpaws kind of looks around at the vague vestiges of wilderness. Only safe place left in Weaver Prison.
You are in what my tribes call Turtle Island. You have been taken into custody by the followers of a worm. We freed you on the demand of Bear and the words of a Korax.
The forces of the worm.
Yes, they were doing a rite that you must have heard. A rite that was used to take secrets from the sons of Bear before the one that only the daughters of spiders knows.
I don't know.
They were torturing you to gain this information. The information that caused so many troubles. And yeah, he turns to calls.
The spiders, they used it on us first. They tricked us first and destroyed us first. And then they taught us how to use it and tricked us once again into using it on you or yours. I could apologize, but it is before. But this is now, and we have freed you from it and do not plan to use it again. But others had wished to use it and to rip things from you that you did not want to give. We do not ask those things from you. But they wanted more. This was not just the spiders. The worm had you, and we had seen what the worm and its poisons were doing to others. It would have turned you far from what you wish to be.
Little one, it was not the spiders that tried to steal our secrets.
It is true. We did.
You did. After we taught you much, you were greedy.
Yes, I read the silver script trapped in the silver path, showing the truth of the supposed glory of the nation.
Blink, blink. Snowpaws tilts her head. This may be the very first time she's really heard any of it said like this.
You wrote
You,
down on the silver record.
no, not. I mean, is it referred as a silver record?
Okay, the silver record is a specific thing, and it's basically the official history of the Gyro Nation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's not what he's referring.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, he will correct. No, I talk about the Silver Road, the one hidden within the abyss, where all knowledge dwells.
There were even memories of Garu rage down there. Imagine my surprise.
Mm.
I thank you for withholding your rage long enough to restrain from killing me.
I don't think that bear would have smiled upon us after what we did to try and restore balance with him.
Don't pretend the Gyro Nation cares about Bear.
The Garo Nation perhaps doesn't, but I do, and all of us present here do. You don't have to believe us. I don't expect years, centuries of war between us, between Vagaru and all the Pharaohs, to be swiped away by sweet words. You
I've
are
heard a lot of
free.
words.
You are free to go
We
wherever
are
you
not
want.
asking you just with our words. This is not just our words. You can see our actions as well. We cannot
He
change
extends
before.
his right hand where he's missing 3 digits. Actions, little one.
We have destroyed the building that they made on your home. Your home, however, is still very much tainted by the worm. For that, I am sorry.
I would say only this to you before you. As my alpha says, you are free. We do not wish to hold you here. But perhaps if you do not trust our words and our actions, as you say, from what you have seen now, not before, you should ask others before you storm out of this place. This, as another has described, this scar, this scab, this place. You have been asleep a long time. It would be a shame for you to only run, to flee from our perceived threat into others, and to be tied up once again by the spiders.
I was not sleeping because of the spiders, little one. I slept to hide from your kind. Are there others of my kind to vouch for you?
You say it was not the spiders. You can say it was not the spiders.
Others,
You're also arrogant.
Perhaps.
Never admitting your own faults, your own failures, the consequences of your actions.
Snowpaws kind of inches forward a little bit. Why'd we make you sleep?
The Garu came for us. We're strong. And whilst he's saying this, he actually does. He stopped moving and he shifts down to Ursine form. And is speaking in Garu tongue. He has been the whole time. With incidentally what sounds like a strange, his bare mouth makes it sound slightly strange, almost like a weird accent. Have they told you of the war long ago, little one?
Snowpaws tilts her head a bit. What war? There have been lots.
War where you exterminated us. He
With
taught
my
the Garu all the rights that you know. Or all that you knew long ago. But there is one that we wouldn't teach you. Secrets that were trusted to just us by Gaia. And you wanted them. And we would not give them to you, so you killed us. And you kept killing, calling us worm-tainted necromancers.
With my temporary Red Talon lore too, do I know how the Red Talons feel about the War of Rage?
They blame the Silverfangs.
Yay.
They blame the Silverfangs and the grotesque influence Homids have over the Silverfangs.
Snowpaws sort of nods. We try to take too much.
So that's where you guys are at. You need Jack cutting wood.
I did not know of many left alive when I went to my den and hid, slept, hoping to sleep away until Gaia had healed it.
I am afraid I cannot provide you with another son of Bear to vouch for us. The only one that I witnessed was one of your ancestors' spirit guarding the Leviathan when he was drawing back near Gaia's body. However, if you wish to talk with one that you would at least look without contempt, there is, within the borders of the Sept, there is a Korax. He is the one who told us about you after we saved him from the clutch of the worms. Otherwise, the only thing that I can bring you outside of my words and the actions and deeds I have done to Bear is to summon one of theirs.
Can you roll me manipulation expression, please?
Considering I'm in lupus, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I
Don't take the penalty.
Okay. Oh yes, I am very persuasive.
Yeah.
I would say one thing to you in answer to calling us arrogant, to calling me arrogant, and to say that I am dismissing things. I do not mean to dismiss things, but there is not arrogance but weakness that I am admitting. Weakness that we let the spiders trick us. Weakness that we...
The spiders played no role. You had hunted the spiders almost to extermination before this.
You did not see what I saw.
You didn't see what I saw. You didn't live what I lived.
I do not reduce that. But before it all,
Raya,
Is she just...
maybe. She's kind of looking between both of them. She wants to speak, but she's not going to force it.
Okay.
Speak up, no pause.
Maybe now is not the right time for blame. When bad things happen, they happen. Fixing the bad thing we did might be more important.
The little one is far wiser than you.
I am not saying that something bad didn't happen. I am not saying something that we should not try and fix it. I am merely trying to warn our friend of what he may not have seen. He may have seen much, but
Maybe words make wounds bigger.
For wanting to take heed, there needs to be an amount of trust. It's not there.
I'm aware the spiders lie. I'm aware they manipulate. But I'm aware that you all found out about that first. I believe it was due to something to do with your kinfolk, long ago, an old story. Old when I was young. And you tore them to pieces.
Out of character, Gurhal has the best deliveries. You think he's going to be, kind of okay, and then bam, he smacks you with that good old guilt. So, Duncan,
Yep.
did I persuade the girl to accept either for me to summon Bear or to have
You
Torah
persuaded
summon
him.
Bear?
No, you persuaded him that maybe what you did for action.
Oh, okay.
You actually did it to actually save him, and that you're not just about to kill him or force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. So
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, that's what you convinced him.
Okay.
Because also it'd be very difficult if Edward was to arrive.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That would be really awkward.
Exactly.
You can do it, Duncan. You can do it.
Okay. Hmm. As we said, you're free of your actions, free to choose wherever you wish to go. This sept stands, however, in the heart of one of the scars made by the Weaver, where a human dwells and where the spirits of the Weaver fester and where the worm hides. The world has changed for the worse.
It has been a long time since I was Kie. I cannot help. I am Rishi.
What is Rishi?
I believe they are... You Garu have your auspices.
Yes.
We are not one auspice. We change as we grow. Rishi is Philodox.
Snowpaws actually perks up a little. I am Philodox.
that a young one can be. We change as we grow older. Only the oldest of us become Rishi. How can you teach wisdom? How can you mediate wisely as a young cub?
I try to listen, try to learn. I can be wrong.
Garu often are.
Snowpaws nods. I do not claim we deserve forgiveness. I do not claim we deserve for you not to be angry.
But you are right. I am angry. I don't forgive. Do you forgive those who kill your kin?
No.
But I can still smell the stench of the worm here. You managed to live here. Much suffering has been brought to Gaia.
The scar made of weaver and worm working together. Lots of the world is like this. My families, we are killed, we are moved. All at
Sad.
the whims of the worm and the weaver's servants.
Sad.
Katori is going to nuzzle Snowpaws because, yeah, he knows that story.
We will turn to Olaf because Olaf hasn't said anything.
Yeah, Olaf has just been staring at him this entire time.
Has he been making fangirl eyes?
Not particularly. This is like when you meet like someone that you might have developed an image in your mind about, and they
Never
just
meet
turn
your
out to
heroes.
be never meet your heroes.
Have you heard stories of others? Other girl?
Once or twice.
Any alive?
No.
Only rumors among the tribes of Uktena and Wendigo. We had perhaps not the best relationship as Garu and Gurhal might have, but within this land, I know my ancestors speaks of the wise sons of Bear.
I should find them. Find more.
Don't go
Story
near the
will not.
Arendax.
The Arendarks. Why? What is there?
Mountains north of here. More of us. Might not do much listening if they find you.
Thank you.
Do you wish for me to open you a moon bridge so you may go without having to pass through the scar to go wherever you wish?
Yes. Thank you. Show me a bridge to where? children of Bear may be, maybe some will be kinfolk. What is your name?
My name is Kotori, and my totem named me Gashketibikud Kikinamagud. And yes, Shelby, I said it!
That is a long name.
Yes, it's long.
And the others have...
Screams in silence.
Turns to look to Snowpaws.
Snowpaws puts on her best kind of friendly face, although she still seems sad to hear everything the girl told her about. Snowpaws.
Looks at... Calls.
Calls the fury.
Of course. And lastly turns to Sinner.
Stinky silver
Ophelia. You smell like Garu. I mean, the tribes did exist, but he's forgotten what they are. I don't know my own name for the first 5 minutes after I get up, so...
I shall half step. My name is Ophelia Campbell.
Same, it was... did you say Ophelia? Sorry.
Yeah.
And it was you together that saved me.
Yes.
There were others.
One
Who?
cub fell. She fell standing.
My blood cousin died trying to save you. And now, probably to this elder girl, kind of the look on Olaf's face makes a little sense. Because he's been talking some understandable but some serious shit this entire time.
Loss is hard. Thank you for your sacrifice.
And there is another Hamid Cletus.
Let's not forget Aaron while we're at it.
Mm.
If... I will remember. I will go and find kin. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
before you go, it's maybe too soon, but I know I will probably never get another chance to say this. I probably am of the family that caused most grievance to you. I want you to judge me, or I want to apologize. I don't really know. She'll kind of kneel in front of him and just goes on her knees. Just,
If I kill you, who will it heal? Who
well,
will have not died? Which one of your ancestors will have not committed a crime? What will be done by you dying here? For you are of the leaders of the Garu. Hundreds, thousands of kinfolk and Gurhal, dead on your ancestors' orders.
What else is new? If you kill me, you might actually heal a rift in our nation. Stupidly enough. But that's not what it's about. I'm not asking for you to kill me. There's something different between killing and judging.
Points at Snowpaws. Well, sorry, it gestures to Snowpaws. You are philodox like Rishi as well.
Yes.
What judgment would you give for leading a war, leading the destruction of almost all kinfolk and almost an entire of the Pharaoh, Gaia's children, the ones who were placed to heal and lead and teach out of petty ego? What punishment would you give one who tries to take that whole burden upon themselves?
My family knows lots of anger. There is lots of hate, lots of hurt. But one death solves nothing. Guilt solves nothing. There is no point in posturing to make yourself feel better just because you see these people hurting. You see these animals, these creatures of Gaia hurting. If you really care, you listen to them, you help them recover. Can never heal a wound so big, though. Not by yourself.
You have been judged by your own, little one. We heal the wounds of Gaia. Your blood will not salve it. Maybe I can kill you. Maybe, yes, I could judge you and execute you, looking and seeing the faces of the Garu who came for me, who killed my kin, who killed my friends. Killed my... Damn it, I've forgotten the word. Killed the one who taught me in my Buri Yan. It will not make me resent the Garu nation any less. I will still do what I can to heal Gaia. Judging you won't heal my wounds. Nor will it, as this screams in silence say, other Garu will not be so kind, so patient, so peaceful as the five of you.
I didn't fall on my knees to be asked to killed.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Are you, as Rishi, a Philodox too? Do you understand judgment?
I'm a Ragabash. I question judgment.
And if one had massacred so many out of spite, out of greed, out of ego, could you question a punishment that was anything less than death, when no punishment would change anything?
I think that is one of the easiest punishments to give. It's over quick. If you truly hate the person, if you truly want them to suffer or want them to feel how you feel, You will not let them die. You will give them a task that they know they will never accomplish.
Do you wish such a judgment? You wish to understand my pain?
I am not you. And
Nor are we cruel.
no,
I have no desire to see anything suffer.
I think that is something that solely belongs to the Garo nation.
The desire to see things suffer. It does not solely belong to the Garo nation.
The world makes it think it is.
Because you are the best at it.
There you go. There's one thing we have in common,
I have rarely met sadistic Garo.
No, I can point you to a few if you're really interested in meeting us.
No, you are violent enough with your rage.
I agree. We can't change an entire nation by ourselves, but every person that looks into a different direction than our given path is one more. We're 5 of us now. Maybe in a year there's 10 of us. It will probably never be enough. One can only hope.
The bitter truth is, nothing will change what happened.
I know.
Thoughts and words count for little.
How do we help lick wounds with action? How do we... Snowpaws seems to have a lot of trouble digging up the words for what she wants to ask.
Shelter, Farah. Send them to safe places where they can find each other. We will never be comfortable around you anymore. Not those who saw the war. Not those who have been hunted. We can't be at peace with you anymore. Not inside. We can simply help you in the war.
We help you find safe place, and then we stay away from you.
Yes. The legend goes that a place on our own, to be alone, that was what, when Gaia gave gifts to all of her children, that is all we asked of her. She gave us solitude. It turns out it was your greatest weapon.
Your best bet's Rhode Island. None of us ever think to look of a goddamn thing in Rhode Island. He says it with a dead fucking serious look on his face.
We'll go to this island. Are there other bears there?
At the very least, there aren't Guru. There's almost nobody. Solitude.
I will look there.
If one day you wish to find other Pharaohs, there is a place where they are in numbers, but being born on 4 legs, I do not know how, if they are there. The Dark Kingdom of Africa. My packmates who went there to help, she saw hyenas Macaulay. They were there, and bastards. Many there.
Right. I'll look for more of my kin first.
Mm.
If any of you are wounded grievously in a way that not even your fortitude from Gaia can heal you, for saving me, I'll grant each of you the boon once of healing you beyond even what you can heal normally.
Tori will nod. We thank you for your generosity,
And I'm
but
sure
we promise all here that none of us present will ever ask for what which started the war
that
under
was not
no
what I offered.
circumstances. Yes,
You,
but a promise.
Katori has no idea with the law he has what started the war.
However, perhaps not as started the war, but when I had a conversation with US Bear, you made it pretty clear that the reason why a lot of things happened was because we wanted to raise people from the dead.
Okay, fair enough. That wasn't me, that was Anthony.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
Okay.
No, that was you. No, that scene I remember.
Which one? Okay, because it's always been
That
Anthony.
was the one when basically Kotori summoned Bear, and I made the faux pas of kind of suggesting that I wanted that. That was in that scene.
Okay, I genuinely don't remember it then. I thought it the only time Bear had been summoned Anthony played. But, fair enough. I wouldn't. In fact, I was gonna. How do you know of those things? You shouldn't. Never speak to another Garu of them again. Such secrets are best lost to the nation, to the Garu, so none can even know that it occurs.
He nods. Do you wish to be taken to Rhode Island?
Send me to a place where I can find kin first, and then I will go to this Rhode Island place. If you need it, then.
Mm-hmm.
If you need my help, then I'll be there.
Very well.
I will tell you if you wish. But if you wish to learn more of my people, I will tell you before I go. If it will not be too long.
Okay. I think I need to make a manipulation subterfuge with Tori, but that's only one die.
If you're actually trying to hide your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Curiosity rolls.
Yeah. I mean, yep. I am very when he said
Tori is drooling.
that, Tori waggles his tail and goes, I am interested in all forms of knowledge.
Of course, you Garu are greedy for knowledge.
Yes.
And that's cool.
And I think with that offer, and does anyone want to do anything else?
But I've already achieved so much, Duncan.
Do you want to? Shall we end the scene there Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, all you watchers, for watching. And goodbye.